Night in Sacramento, this type of thing that we have to have road games where you put something together in the fourth quarter, have a run, defense and offensively, where you can break games open. Those things are really important. We had some issues with zone. We have to figure out some of our zone issues as we go along. We have our bench has to start becoming reliable. Well, I can't say reliable, just potent. Some games are not going to be there. It's going to be tough to score, but you have to have the energy and the idea of what you want to get accomplished. We had some fall off in our bench the last couple. It's been a while. I can't enumerate how many games back. We need to have that punch a little bit to help us through. And as we get going down this stretch, we want to gain momentum. I think I've been saying that for a while, and we started winning some games. We have an opportunity to win some games here and carry a little bit of a winning streak into a road. I think this road trip will make or break kind of where we sit as far as the top of our conference or not. And we have to go out on the road and win some games.
With these 3 road wins, do you feel a sense of momentum? Take it with a grain of salt.
You just play them one at a time, and just let the chips fall where they may. But we didn't finish the game well in Golden State. We had some issues even in Sacramento with the zone defense they threw out there. So we're going to have to find ways to finish quarters, halves, games better.
You've bumped up Sasha's minutes. I know you talked about getting him back in before, but it comes to the expense of Jordan as opposed to Shannon. Can you just talk a little bit about why one or the other?
The issues of getting everybody trying to pull their weight or to play the best they possibly can play as a board. We're not always going to face a small guard crew. So with the tall guard crew that they had at Sacramento, playing Garcia together with Evans, it was an opportunity to use Sasha in that role as a backup guard. Although I told Jordan he would get the first round in the first half, and he did. We want them all to play well, and Sasha can do a lot of things for us on the court. If he's under control and he feels comfortable out there in the court, and we need that. We need a guy that can hit 3-pointers against a zone defense. We need a guy that can operate in the guard offense position, and also in the wings, because we need some relief at that wing position.
How do you feel the 3 of them as backups right now performing individually?
Well, Shannon's been kind of the guy that's been the more minute man, even though at times I play him shorter minutes because he's playing behind Kobe. But he's the guy that we're looking at depending on a little bit for a multiple purpose. A guy that can go against a Billups, a bigger guard. A guy that can hold some things together out there, and he's still learning some of the guard skills, some of the guard reads. So Shannon and Jordan have more of that guard skill, operational skill, than Shannon does, but that's what he's got to learn.
That notion of playing under control that you talked about earlier with Sasha, it hasn't always been there for him earlier in his career. It tended to be a little bit more frenzied. Are you starting to get a sense that he understands more the concept of just going out there, playing within what the game offers?
We work with Sasha on that a lot. A tendency to feel like he's got to play with a chip on his shoulder. There's bench players' mentality that there's going to be fouls called and things like that. You just have to go play and let those chips fall where they may, and not worry about it. Not let that be something impediment. So that's one of the things we talked about, and I thought he did a real good job when. We shortened his minutes when we went to Shannon and Sasha, who played really well at a point in the season. And then Sasha started coming back in the lineup and playing a shorter role, but I thought he played extremely well until he got hurt in that Boston game. And now we hope he can come back and bring some of that to us.
Is there